Hello, gorgeous souls. It's Mary Rose from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for our week ahead or for whenever we need to know right here and now. And I'm not going to say the date because it doesn't matter. You landed on this video. The reading and the message was intended for you, okay? And, you know, if something is quite not resonating with you, please visit back later because you'll notice that some things had to unfold in your life for the reading and the message to take effect, okay? Because it's always intended for the person that's watching. And I've been doing these for many years and I always get the same feedback. People asking me, Mary, were you reading me? Were you thinking of me when you pulled the cards? And I'm like, no. Well, actually, yeah. But it's more like I allow spirit. I have an intention to film the video and to give you a message, and for a spirit to just facilitate that message towards you and towards me to you, and yeah, just to help you brighten your day. Okay. And the cards that I'm working with are the Haunted Tarot. Don't let the name discourage you because they are very romantic and very beautiful. They're not like ghosty and scary at all. I wouldn't be working with them if they were, okay? I just love them because I got them for Halloween time. I just thought these would be really cool when I'm reading my clients and for myself anyways. It's not really, you know, that I'm showing the cards. It's more like maybe to do this video and also to maybe to just pull cards for myself. And Dave and I have a lot of fun with cards in the morning when we just, you know, we work with them. And also I'm working on my tarot course, so it's like you know, I just like to see different artwork, and just cards just give me that inspiration. Okay, so I've dealt the cards and I want to go right into the reading. Okay, the first card is the Eight of Swords. Wow. I'm saying that because this card is a self-imprisonment. This is what we do to ourselves sometimes. Like, we're not good enough. We don't feel good enough. We get this feeling that something bad is going to happen or something wrong is going to happen. Or, you know, it's a paranoia. It's a phobia. You know, I have probably filmed this video over and over earlier to try to get, the lighting wasn't right. This wasn't right. This wasn't right. And you know what? It was just more of like a part of the card. Actually, it was the message. It's a lot of the stuff that happens, I feel the energy before I read somebody, I always feel their energies, and I'm feeling everybody's energies right now and whoever's watching this. So that even though it's pre-recorded, doesn't matter. It's a message for when I post it for you. Okay. And this card just says that you're making up stories in your mind that are not true. You know, it's like untie yourself and get yourself out of it and look at the beautiful moon behind her. You know, like allow the light to illuminate your sky and to dig deep. That's what the Justice tells us. That was the second card. And the Justice tells us to dig deep, to tell yourself, to look inside and say, is this really the truth? Can you be honest with yourself? Get real. That's what she says. Okay. And I know sometimes we have like a lot of issues and I know it's like, well, I have this, and sometimes we want to entertain them a little bit more. We don't realize, or we have to process them a little bit more, or we have to, you know, sometimes we just feel these things that we can't break out of it, you know, like, you know, just to give you an example about me, I've had in the past, I've had some anxiety issues, social anxiety issues, you know, like all of that. I've been through it all. And, you know, I know what that feels like, you know, so it's like I had to tell myself, wake up, get out of this. And, you know, look what I do. I mean, look how I got myself out of it because of what I've gone through in my past. One day I'll tell you guys all about it. There'll be another video. My past. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to lose my train of thought here, but when I was going through all of that, I just said, you know what? Do I feel like being afraid, or do I just want to break out of it and let my freak flag fly? You know, and so that's what I did. I just said, you know, it's not always perfect. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we always get those little things that come through and that tell me that, but tell me stories, because it's human nature, right? And it's just an implant of maybe from somewhere long ago, from a past life incarnation. Who knows? But it's better not to analyze it. I don't analyze it. I don't look at it, because I say if I'm going to analyze it, I'm just going to go around. I'm just going to be on a hamster on a wheel. You know, I'm going to be dog chasing its tail. Why go through that, right? So instead, just, you know, drop it. You know, take it and just drop it. I'm just going to, just drop the stone. I have to drop something. It's like you're holding on to a security. Sometimes we don't want to let go of our insecurities, and we don't want to let go of our phobias or our traumas or anything like that, like what we have that's glued to us, because we're afraid to let go of it. You know, you have to ask. That's what justice tells you. Are you holding on to it because you are feeling like this is who you are and this is a part of you, like this is like your life? And no, this was actually just your costume. It's like my sweater. It's just a part, something that you put on, but you can take it off. I'm telling you, you can take it off. If I can do it, you can do it. And also with relationships, sometimes we are holding on to someone that is just not right for us. That's very toxic. Not to say that that person's not going to come back. I'm not doing it. It's not a futuristic thing. It's more like I'm telling you, but what I'm getting here is that you're holding on to something that's actually making you feel spiraling down, and it's lowering your vibration, and that is not cool. And that creates a trauma, that creates an anxiety, that creates those things. Why not just let go and just be free? Love that person from a distance. Oh, I love you. You're so far away. Yes, I do. I love you. But you know what? I'm just going to live my life. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The thoughts of that person keeps coming, but that's your mind telling you. See, when we dwell on someone, and we miss them so badly, we're actually, the mind is actually, you can miss someone, but it's your mind telling you, well, I need to own up to that. I need to be with that person. I need them. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm sure you love that person. Yes. But whatever it is, it's toxic energy. If the person's toxic or they're not toxic, you know, you're making yourself feel toxic. You are spiraling downward. So this is what justice is telling you too, as well. And for finances, it's telling you that you have to take a hard look at how much you are spending, and maybe you need to just take some time off for yourself, and you need to reevaluate your spending. That's what I get as being frugal. Not frugal so much as watch where your money's going. You know, are you overindulging into one thing that maybe you shouldn't be, but maybe you need to buy yourself something and make yourself feel good, but not if you do that all the time. Like, I'm just saying for the opposite. If you are never spending, never doing anything for yourself, and maybe it's time that you buy yourself a little something to make yourself feel good. You know, it's justice. Justice is look at yourself and just be fair with yourself. You know, are you taking care of yourself? Are you giving yourself self-love? Okay, I just mentioned about spending, but that can also relate to self-love as well, like taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, you know, just doing nice things for yourself, just being not so hard on yourself, you know. And I know that because I can be very hard on myself too. You know, we're all in this together, okay? We are all in this together, seriously. You know, it's just the way it is. And you got to look at that, and you got to trust. You got to just say, you know what, breathe. It's very important to breathe. The third card is the Eight of Cups, and this is walking away from something. Now, the seasons are changing. Okay, the seasons already changed for where I'm at, Northern Hemisphere. It's North America. We have fall and autumn. So we're saying goodbye to summer. We already said it, goodbye to summer. So the seasons are changing, things are changing, it's getting a little darker. We are feeling a little bit more like we need to get out there. We need to abandon something that does not serve us, that's no longer good for us. And we need to go into something else. Like there's something that's calling you, there's a new calling for you. You got to go with it. You got to put down your burdens, put down your struggles, put down all of the negativity that you've been holding on to, or whatever maybe it wasn't negative, but you need to let go of it, because what's happening is that you're making yourself feel more worse. You need to let go of the old way of it. Okay. You need to do different things. You need to change it up. I love to change it up. If anybody knows me, like you ask Dave, I'm like always changing things up. You know, I'm always doing something different, but because I like to change things up. Anyways, I like to move furniture around a little bit here and there, and you know, I like to change my hair color. I play with makeup. I play with a lot of these things, but it's important to do that, because when you do, you actually a new part of you is reborn, and it's like actually just makes you feel good, right? And yeah, if you're a creature of habit and you like I am a creature of habit too. I just like the outside things to be, I'm just a creative person, and I'm just always creating something. But if you are a creature of habit, like I said, with everything, it's time to change it up a little bit. It's time to do some things different. You know, look into that new class that you wanted to start, or maybe that new, whatever. I can name a lot of things. take a different route to work or something, or just do something different. If you wanted to do it, you have everything that you need to do that. Okay. And yeah, so it's basically, to summarize this in a nutshell, you need to just listen to your heart and go with the flow and let your freak flag fly. Don't worry about what other people think, because this is your life. No, you're living your life for yourself. You're not living it for the other person. You're living it for yourself. And how long can you stay in your mind? You know, and especially for love. I know a lot of my followers and clients, it's about love. Yes, because we are made of love. Do you know when you fall in love, you are actually seeing the love that's inside of you? You know what I mean? Like it's a mirror. It's actually a mirror. The person, that soulmate, is your mirror, showing you the love that you have inside of you. So if you're seeing that love inside of you, you know what it's like, it's that person. But you know, you need to just dive into it, and you need to just love yourself. You need to just know that it's all about love, because love is inside of here, and you got to dig deep. And yeah, I know you're feeling down, but you know what? Take care of you. That's what they're telling you. Your guides are telling you. They're rooting for you. Take care of you. Your angels, your spirit guides, all of those beautiful beings around you are rooting for you to. They're protecting you, and they're around you, and they're saying you're not alone. You got this. And they're nudging you. That's what I'm getting really strong. I'm getting that. It's all about love. Tap into your heart. Tap into your love nature, and trust me, you are going to come out from the other side. If you're feeling really down, yes, get yourself up. Move your body. I really have to really encourage that. Go for a walk, do some stretching, do some yoga, do something for yourself, you know, and drink lots of water. I always say that, and I'll be saying that till I turn blue forever, because it is the key for our body. It's like movement, lots of hydration, very important. Sleep is very important too. If we don't get that extra hour, I can give you lots of little tips on that, but you know what? Next video, another video it'll be. But for now, I'm going to tell you to just go put some music on, sing and dance, and just like enjoy the music, because music has a way of just getting you out of that. And just move your body, drink some water. I said it again. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Okay, and yeah, I've lost my train of thought because I was getting into it. Sometimes that happens. That happens to me when I read. Usually when I read, I have to keep a timer, because I try not to let these videos go too long. But you know what? Sometimes they just do, because I don't want to keep you guys, you know. But anyways, if you're interested in getting a longer reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com, and subscribe to my newsletter. And because before that, if you get that code, you will get 10% off your first reading with me. And also you'll get a coloring book that I created of angels and fairies and unicorns and all this fun stuff. And also you'll get 2 meditations that I recorded to help clear your chakras, and also to give you love and abundance. Okay, you can do that as many times, once a day. I'd say once is enough. Yeah, so anyways, I wish you peace and blessings, love and light.